episode, Streets to Success with Lil.
Frank,
Hollow Rahlo.
Oh man,
Hollow,
we
what's
got
going
Hollow
on?
in the building.
how you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm grateful, patient. I'm straight.
Nice. So yeah, typically how we started off is just a little bit about your background, like where you from, how was your upbringing, family life, siblings, school, stuff like that. Right before you jumped off the porch, you can say.
Yeah.
So how was that looking like for you growing up? Where you from?
I'm from the North Philly section. I'm a North Philly baby. You mean? I was raised down, born and raised down like Diamond Street around Raymond Rosa, and then I wound up migrating up Lehigh, up SMS section. But my story, similar to a lot of other people's stories, came from the slums, man, just trying to, make a better living. So, we got involved in things that we wasn't supposed to, trying to get ahead. Man.
How old was you when you migrated from Raymond Johnson to SMS?
How old was I? I'm gonna say probably like how old was I? I think I left Raymond Rosen when I was probably like 12, and I had moved out Williamsport for like a couple years. Then I moved back to the city, and then that's when I went up SMS. So it was probably around like 16. Yeah.
How was that transition for you? Like, especially in North, you know how it is, like coming from there, the block that's basically the projects, then coming to a whole nother hood. How was that transition?
No, it was love. It was they welcomed me, man, because I had family that already lived up that joint.
Okay.
So once I started going to SMS, my family already lived around there. So once I went up that joint, it was all love. They welcomed me, man, with open arms. I mean.
So who all moved there? Were you like you had siblings or your mom?
Yeah, no. So no, I went up there by myself. My aunt was living up there, so I just wanted to go stay with my aunt up that joint. I got siblings, but they ain't move up that joint with me though. They was living with my dad, and my sister was living with her dad, my other sister.
How many siblings?
I mean, siblings.
Yeah.
I got one brother and 4 sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where do you fall in line at?
I'm the oldest. I
You're the
know.
oldest?
Yeah.
Big bro.
Yeah.
I know how that get.
Yeah.
That big brother rule, man. Real rad. Seriously.
Yeah.
So how were you in school? What were you? Did you drop out? Did you stay in school? Were you good?
No, I graduated. Yeah.
Oh, you graduated?
Yeah, I always did good in school. You know what I mean?
Where you go?
I'm with the mansion.
Oh yeah.
I'm with the mansion. Yeah,
Oh,
but
right.
I've been to a couple schools, man. I even moved out. What was that? Cambria and what's that? Frankfurt and Cambria. I was going to a school out here one time. I forgot the name of that damn school, man.
Mastbaum?
No, Willard.
Willard.
Is that
That's elementary school, yeah.
You went there, dude.
Mm-mm.
No.
I went to Sheridan.
Okay.
Sheridan? That's a middle school.
No, that's elementary school
I
too.
don't know.
Jones?
Jones.
You went to
I
Jones?
went to Jones for a little bit too. Yeah.
Wait, how old are you?
39.
39?
Yeah.
I see you a couple years older
You
than me.
just
I went to
missed it.
Jones too.
Yeah, I went to Jones for a little bit. Yeah, for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dang.
But yeah, I always had good grades and all that in school and all that.
And you graduated high school?
Yeah, I graduated from Mansion.
Mansion?
Yeah.
No placement or none of that?
No.
No.
I ain't never. One time I got had a little altercation up Williamsport of that joint, but I never went to no placement. They put me in like this little group home real quick for a little bit, but I ain't never had really no interactions with the law for real when I was a young boy.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So when you finished high school, what was your plan? Like to get a job? Did you think about going to college at all?
Yeah, we had wind up. It was brazy too. We had wind up getting into this Royal Rumble, I could say, up Cheney, because we used to go up there and open up for people and stuff like that. Shout out to Kid Kid, because Kid Kid used to put us on a roster or whatever. And we got into this brazy rumble up there with my homies and other colleges and all that. And I wound up getting locked up for it. And I had to go to court up there, John. So when I wound up going to court, the judge like, well, where are the other people at that he was supposed to be fighting and all that? And the cop was like, I don't know. So the judge was like, listen, I'm gonna throw away your charges or whatever if you go apply for Cheney. So I had went up there and applied for Cheney and all that. But I wound up ain't going because I had got booked. And that's when I did my first little bit. I did a 3 to 6.
Yeah. So when you said you were doing shows, what were you? You were rapping.
Yeah.
So you started rapping at what age?
what age I started rapping? I'm probably like I'm gonna say probably like 15, 16.
15, 16?
Yeah.
And what influenced you to start rapping?
Just expressing myself, man. Like, I mean, just expressing myself in a methodic way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've always been different. Everybody who know me, like with my raps and stuff like that, listen, I've always been different. I always stuck out from everybody else. I always had like my own little style.
Your own energy.
Yeah, my own
that.
energy and all that. But I was vicious Tupac fan though, growing up. Me and my mom. Like, I mean, yeah, we used to love Tupac. So just listening to Tupac and how he talking about, you know, coming from the struggle and all that type of stuff like that, that motivated me. So I used to start writing raps and all that type of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you think made you start getting into the streets?
The streets, just trying to, like I said, trying to get ahead. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, just, you know, stuff was going, you know, slow. You know, I mean, you know how I be in them neighborhoods, man, stuff be going slow, people be struggling. So, you know, I just jumped off the porch and was trying to make, you know, ends meet myself.
Yeah.
Do you think because it was so accessible to you and it was like in your environment, so it's like, all right, I can pick this option.
Yeah.
I go this route.
Yeah, facts, because it's there. So, I mean, it's way more easier for you to get involved in that type of stuff when it's right there in front of your face. You feel me?
Yeah.
Especially when you got other family members and, you know, people who you look up to and, you know, they got all the cars and, you know, they got little
Facts.
jewelry and all that type of stuff. You be like, damn, I want that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you were influenced by your environment pretty much.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Yup.
That was pretty much the same thing with me. Like seeing my pop in the streets, all that. I'm like, damn, I want to be like,
Yeah, that fast money, getting that fast money. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like regardless, if you're a carpenter, then your son gonna be a carpenter.
Yeah, facts.
9 times out of 10. You feel me?
You are the company who you keep.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
Yup.
Facts, bro.
So you say you did a 3 to 6 was your first time locked
Yeah,
up?
first time. Yup.
Drug case or?
No, it was like a strong arm robbery, John. It was out Penn State though. Yeah, I wound up going out that joint, and we caught a case out that joint, and I did a little 3 to 6 out that joint. Got sent straight to Camp Hill because Camp Hill, Penn State, that's like Center County or something like that.
Yeah,
So
centralized. Yep.
Yeah. So straight from there, they sent me to Camp Hill. You know how in the city when you get booked, they send you to
Fort.
to the fort. Yeah, right there they send you straight to Camp Hill. So I did like probably like
They
8 months or something in the county. And
They didn't offer you no county time, probation, nothing for your first case?
No, they don't
That's
me on that
crazy.
type.
That's crazy. I mean, I did 14 months from. You don't remember I was coming home on home passes and stuff from the mills? You probably don't remember because I was young as ever than y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, like my first strong arm was a strong arm case, and it's crazy. I ain't even do it. My homies I was with did it.
Yeah, no,
and I wanted to get found guilty
that
for it.
conspiracy stuff. You know that stuff real, man. Hold the same amount of time for real.
Bro, I got main man stuff back in there. I'm like, no, bro, come on.
Yeah.
That's what you
It was
get for
$1 in a day transpass.
And you still got booked for it.
Bro, when the cops pulled up, he like, no, he kicked me in my face.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't even say nothing because I'm just stuck in a situation. I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
14 months up the middle.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know how Reynolds get.
Yeah.
Reynolds
was acting
he sent me right up the
Yeah.
middle.
Reynolds,
He was
Reynolds.
he bought count the stripes on your shirt. One of them type bulls.
Or the pigeons on the
Pigeon-
wire?
yeah,
How many
yeah.
pigeons on the wire?
Yeah.
Buttons on
Vicious.
your shirt.
Until he got treated, I heard, by the cops or something, and then he
I
started.
heard about that. Or
Yeah.
was it a
his
son?
son
or
or something like
Yeah,
that.
I heard
And then
about
that's
that.
when he really seen like, oh, they be on some old wicked stuff.
Yeah.
So he started, you know what I mean, giving a lot of dudes rhythm and all that. You know what I mean, saying that the law be on some other type time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you did that 3 years, you got out on your minimum.
Yeah.
Do you think that did you like use that time to change or reflect, or you were just going through the motions?
To be honest, I was going through the motions, but it did give me a little bit of structure though. It
Okay.
did being up that joint, cause y'all been up there before. It definitely give you a little bit of structure. But I was just really going through the motions. For real. Yeah.
Passing time.
Passing time, playing ball. You know what I mean?
Bidding.
Yeah, just bidding,
Yeah.
just gelling in that joint. Yeah.
Yeah. So you came home from the 3 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
You said, man, I'm still basically you had the same mindset.
Yeah, basically my same mindset, come right back to the streets. And you know what I mean? And then I wound up getting booked again. Like,
Wait, you still rapping in the meantime though, right?
yeah, I still was rapping, yup. But I missed I missed that wave of when they was doing all that battle rap and stuff. Like it was a lot of battle rapping going on at that time, and I missed it because I was up that joint.
So this has to be
I'm trying to
04
think.
or 02?
This was 04. 04
04
to 07.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, because I was on a lot of them DVDs like the
Headshots or
no, I wasn't on Headshots. I was on Too Raw for the Streets.
We Run the
Heavy
Streets.
Heavy Spitters.
Or you missed the rerun? We Run
No,
the
I got
Streets?
on that when I came home in 07,
Okay.
08. I got on that joint. But before that, it was the Too Raw for the Streets. That was like the hottest joint out at that time. So I was on them joints at that time, you mean? And then I wound up getting booked. But when I got booked, that's when everybody was talking about Had and Meek and all them. Because I'm like, who is the, I mean?
Yeah.
When I came home and seen the DVDs, I'm like, oh, all right, damn, that's what's up. That joint was, they was getting in there.
So you missed the whole battle rap
I
wave,
missed
you
that
think?
joint, yup.
Yeah.
From that little 04 to 07.
And a lot of people made a name off of that too.
Yeah, they did.
Off of that wave.
Yeah. Imagine if they had Instagram back then. I used to be thinking about that, like,
Yeah.
dudes, man.
Because I burnt my DVDs out, you hear me? I used to alcohol them joints crazy, you hear me?
Yep. Everybody used to be on them Jones, get them Jones. Everybody be in the house watching them Jones. Like,
And the thing with them is you had to wait till something comes. You can't just type it in. You gotta wait till you catch somebody that got it.
Yep. Yep. We used to be going downtown. They used to be sold out. We like, damn, we gotta find out where else they got them Jones at.
Then I used to be sick, especially like growing up in the hood, seeing you rap, bro, and I couldn't make it to the battles and all that because I'm a pup. You feel me? I'm young as ever. So just looking, I'm like, dang, bro, everybody from the hood in that joint, bro. I'm at home, wipe the scratched up DVD off and stuff. You feel me?
Yeah. We definitely was putting on for the hood though.
Bro, right.
Now.
For sure.
And so you came home. You were still rapping. You're still in the streets, right? Were you more in the streets or more in the rap?
More in the streets.
More in the streets.
Yeah, I can never say that I gave my rap career like is just due. Like you mean I can never say that at that time. Like I was always still in the streets. Like you mean.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yep.
Dang, man. So you think that basically the streets influence you not paying attention to the rap and to your craft and going all with your craft?
Yeah, facts.
Distracted kind of.
Yeah, it was a major distraction because it's like you gotta put some food on the table and all that. So the streets is helping me do that, not no rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The rap stuff is just giving you a little name and all that, but the streets was like, putting money in my pocket. So I was,
It was like you're worried about the right now rather than
facts.
investing in the future.
Yeah. Instant gratification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not for, I don't think, obviously no one in the streets for the right reasons, but it's to feed yourself now. I'm worried about securing myself right now.
Right now. Yeah.
The rapping is just like, what's it going to be? You know what I mean? I know if I do this and this today, I'll be able to be cool and pay my bills. If I keep putting in work in the studio, it might take 5 years.
Yeah.
I got bills right now.
Yeah, facts.
So it kind of puts you in a pinch. And not everyone has that other support. Like some rappers might have a financial support, so it's like they can pursue it going in the studio, and they got someone to back them and pay for studio time, and their lights aren't going to get cut off. And some people was back to the wall.
Yeah, facts.
But
the ones that really that was really like popping like that, they had to have somebody that was like backing them for real.
Yeah.
That's because like when you went to the streets like that, you ain't got time to be sitting there and writing no raps and all that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you ain't worrying about that for real. You feel me?
Yeah.
something's going to take a hit. Like you're not giving something your full attention. So
Yeah. So what you think you was into more, the battle rap or like actually like?
No, I wasn't. No. I did one battle rap at that pool table joint.
Yeah.
And that was really it for real.
That joint was epic. Though.
Yeah,
real rap.
Yeah, besides that though, I was really like I go to the studio whenever the guys would go and I record some songs and stuff like that.
Yeah. So what year was that Airbleed came out?
Airbleed came out.
I remember that joint. We was bang. 09.
Yeah, I was on my Master P joint too at that time. I was going around selling that joint out of the trunk. We was hitting the subs, the L's, going to all the malls, walking around with CDs in the cart and all that. You know what I mean? That's when I actually seen my money. You know what I mean? I really seen my money that way. Now with these platforms, it's like it's a gift and a curse because it's like it gets your music out there to the whole world. these platforms, but the artists really not making no money. They not making no money for these
because all the platforms getting percentages of all your music. Yeah.
It's accessible. It's too accessible.
Yeah, yep. So it's like I said, it's a gift and a curse. It get you out there, you mean, but you ain't really making no money. And I seen a lot of documentaries about that too. Like when Scarface was talking about he was talking about just the artists. He was saying like the artists not really getting no bread. Then Master P was talking about Snoop Dogg. He made like he had like 1 billion streams and was saying like he wasn't getting no bread. And I think it was Kodak Black. No, not Kodak. What's the other boy that came? Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah, Smurda came home.
And he was saying he ain't put no more music on the platforms. He like until they change it or whatever. Yeah, so them platforms, it's a gift and a curse. Yeah.
I guess you gotta try to leverage the platform for what it is, and then sell merch or do shows.
Yeah, facts.
Like get the music out there to get you your notoriety, but then use your notoriety to make money.
That's what it is. That's the game plan right there. Basically, with that rap stuff, you gotta have the merch and then the shows and all that type of stuff like that. But as far as the music alone, no, especially when your music getting put on the platforms, you ain't really making too much off of that.
Yeah, I don't even see how people can make money off of actual music anymore, because back in the day, it's like, all right, I sold a million CDs, and people exchange money for a CD.
Facts.
But now
$12 for a CD and stuff.
But so that's $12 million in revenue if it's that. But now I can go on YouTube and look at your song for free. Why would I pay any money to go listen to your music?
Or you could download Apple or whatever like that, and then you could just listen to music, whatever music you want to, for a month.
And Apple gets the money.
They get the money. The artists ain't really saying. That's what I'm saying. They ain't really saying nothing of it. So I done paid for studio time. I done paid for beats, all this type of stuff like
My
that.
time to make it.
By
actual
videographer.
Yeah, all that stuff. And I ain't really getting no cheese off that joint. You know what I mean?
It gotta be some way around it though.
Hey, Nipsey Hussle was on some type stuff, and it was another boy. I think somebody who y'all showed me.
Russell or Russell, one of them.
Yeah. Whereas though they was saying like, you know, body music, but it came with the merch and stuff like that, like you were saying. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's how they was actually making they bread. But I don't think they put it on the platform. Like, I don't think it was on the platform. It was like I guess a website or something like that. I was trying to figure it out. As I got a lot of music and I want to drop some more stuff too, but my whole thing is like, I'm not going to keep putting stuff on that platform.
Making it richer.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 to 6, you came home, you still was doing your battle thing.
No, I wasn't messing with that battle stuff when I came out.
You did one battle.
So what year? The one battle you did. Yeah. But you still was on DVDs,
yeah, I still was jumping on them DVDs and all that.
Yeah.
He was asking me like, damn, where you been? And I was telling him, I was behind the wall and stuff like that.
All right. So there, Airbleed, where you at now when you come on? You back into the streets, boom.
Yeah. I wound up getting booked again for a home invasion. I ain't had nothing to do with that during that time. I swear, I promise.
No, real, that's how it was with me, bro.
I wasn't even there. I was up at the jail visiting one of my homies when they told me somebody was saying that people ran in their crib and all that. I'm like, what? I even told the guards at the desk, like, yo, listen, they trying to say that, you mean I was involved in something down my way. They're like, well, you know, they gave me a paper and all that. I made sure that I went in, shout out to P-Lo. I made sure I went in there and seen P-Lo, so you got to sign in the book and all that type stuff like that, too. They put you in the computer and all that. When I came out from the visit, because I ain't stayed the whole time, I went down there. I told the detectives, yo, listen, they saying that I was involved in something that I wasn't. They're like, man, get out of here. The next day, I go down the hood. They looking for me and my man. We got booked for that joint. Them same guards who I was talking to up front, I see them in the jail. They like, what happened? I'm like, man, they locked me up for that joint.
Dang.
Yep.
So you got out of it once you showed the proof?
Yeah, I wound up getting on. They gave me house arrest like a month before I went to trial and all that. But I had came up to the jail with my lawyer and subpoenaed the records and all that, and I was. I mean, but my whole thing was they already knew that. That's what I'm saying. The courts already knew that. It's just that they just try to drag it out. And as soon as I go in for the trial date, they throw the whole case out. They dismiss it. Yeah.
They wanted to get as much money as they can through the process.
Yeah, they wanted to get this. Yeah, they be taking.
Be crazy, bro.
Yeah. Like, so as long as you sit in there, they get paid off for that stuff.
Yeah, bro. Phone
time, all that.
Yeah,
it's just a number at that point. They want to fill a bed.
Yeah, facts.
They were just talking about on your leisure. You seen that?
What?
It's the phone system, the commissary.
Oh yeah.
So
the soaps. They make millions off of soap.
Yeah, yo.
They don't
People
want
that
us
be
to
investing.
tighten up and
No.
get out the
For
streets.
real, no.
It's $1 billion industry.
Why would they want that for real?
Yeah, it's job security.
They don't want the crime rate to stop.
No.
That is so many
Employment,
people lose
employment for so many people.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Government funding, they get money.
That's what I'm saying. They get like I read an article one time when I was up top. They get like $40,000 off of one inmate a year.
Yeah.
A year, and then you get more for if they take medication and stuff like that. You feel me?
Yeah,
So it's all about money.
They also get money to put nurses in there, doctors, dentists,
All that.
so they get funding for that.
Funding for all that, man.
It's just crazy, bro. Because you could just go more and more in depth of what they make money off.
That's what I'm saying. So is it really about justice? Is the justice system really about justice when you think about it like that? Like,
It's,
It's a business.
it's a business.
Business.
19 cents an hour. This damn near free work labor.
Yeah.
Free labor.
Yeah.
Bro, right, bro.
And it be major, like it be furniture stores and all that, like top furniture stores. So the county, they use, the inmates to make the furniture and then send it out to the, those furniture stores and all that. And then they said, like, come on, man.
License plates.
Yeah,
all
license
type of
plates.
stuff. Yeah.
All types of stuff. Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep.
So you ended up beating that?
They wound up throwing it out.
They threw it out?
Yeah, they threw it out.
You came home?
Yeah, I came home. I was home for probably a little bit over a year, and then that's when I had got locked up for the homicide case.
And what year was this?
That was in 2010.
2010.
Yeah,
Got locked up for a homicide.
yeah.
I never forget that, bro. That was the year I graduated high school. I don't know if you remember, I had a tattoo party in my crib, and Stickman and them was battling. All y'all was in that
came in
joint.
that joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All y'all was in there, and Stick was battling somebody from Uptown. He crushed him, how
Yeah.
Stick used to do.
Yeah, Stick was hot.
That was
Stick was
right
hot.
before you got booked, though, bro, on
Yeah.
Murderwood.
Yeah.
Real rap, bro.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So what was that like? You get arrested and charged with homicide. Like they read you your charges.
Man,
How'd that make you feel?
I just knew that they was on some crafty stuff from the rip. Because they was already on our body anyway. Like the cops was always around that joint messing with us, and it was crazy. All those crooked cops, all those cops that was actually messing with us, they wound up being the crooked ones. For real. I forgot that one cop name. You probably know him too, but he wound up doing some creep stuff, like messing around with like.
Not Nordo, right?
Nordo was on my case. He's the worst of the creeps. But
he was wicked, bro.
there was the other
He was
Maniac.
wicked. Oh yeah,
Remember that cop Maniac
Yeah.
he was messing with? They said that he was doing some little wicked stuff too with kids and something like that. Wound up getting fired or something like that.
That's the one that work at the gas station now, I think,
Oh,
on
he
33rd and Cecil B. He be out there smoking a cigar at the gas station with the AR.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
He was nutty, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I had my first car, bro. I was 18. Just used to pull me over for anything, bro. Yo, you ain't stop all the way at the stop sign. Get out the car. Throw me on the car, all that, bro.
Yeah.
For nothing, bro. Used to be treating me.
Yeah.
Bro, right,
They was vicious. The law was vicious at that time around that joint. They got a lot of dudes locked up.
So now you're in CFCF pick.
Yeah, I was over Pick at that time. I did like 3 years over Pick.
Fighting the case.
Yep.
Fighting the homicide.
Yeah.
Maintaining your innocence.
Yeah.
And were you like scared at all? Like even though I know you know how they play, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, there's a chance like I might be stuck on this.
Yeah, so that's the worst of charges. Charge. I mean, because you get found guilty of that. That's a life sentence. You feel me? So just thinking about that, I was just like, damn, like they really got me booked for. The worst of charges. So when that type of time, I was just like, damn it, it ain't no telling. Because they could do whatever they want to down that joint. Y'all, downtown, they could do whatever they want to. That's why I be telling bulls, and you get caught up in that prison system, man. It ain't good. Because they could do whatever they want to down that joint.
Yeah.
Yep.
They say it's like, they gotta follow these guidelines and its laws, and it's like
It's really not.
it's
that,
different, bro. You'll see somebody get 11 half to 23 for something crazy, and then somebody else get 50 years for the same crime.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's crazy, bro.
Facts.
So you fought it for 3 years.
Yeah, I had fought it for 3 years, and I wound up.
Did they try to give you a deal or anything? Like
yeah,
did they
it
try
was
to come
like
with you?
20 to 40.
Yeah, I ain't doing it. I ain't taking nothing.
Yeah, like I ain't doing that, man. And then I wound up going to trial, and they wound up using my music and all that type of stuff, video,
which is illegal too, right?
Yeah, yep. This Beans video at that time, it was just doing a lot of wicked stuff, man. And I wound up getting convicted.
So you lost.
Yep, I lost.
Okay. How long was you fighting?
Well, I was down in the county for 3 years for that joint, and then I lost, and I went up top. I went up top. I probably was up there for like another 3 years. Then I won my appeal, came back down to the county, had a whole new trial because they weren't supposed to use my music and none of that type of stuff. And then I went back to trial again and got found guilty again.
So how long did it take for them to find out that those cops that was on, or those detectives that was on your case was like corrupt?
So
how long did that take?
So after the second time when I got found guilty and went back up top. Well, matter of fact, before I had lost my second trial, some stuff came out in the newspaper about Nordo doing some more wicked stuff in somebody else's case.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, that's what's up, because like the witnesses on my case, so-called witnesses, they been saying that from the rip. They said that in my first trial, like, man, I ain't never do none of that, like, bull tripping, like, you know what I mean? So, but, you know, he got up on the stand, like, I don't do stuff like that. I got convicted. The second trial, they was sneaky, man. They so slick. They didn't bring Nordo the second trial, but they brought him at the first one. The second trial, because he under scrutiny, they don't bring him now. You know what I mean? So
your lawyer couldn't like force that.
That's what I'm saying. They be having different like game plans, man. Because my whole thing is I wanted to call him to put him up on the stand, so that I could, challenge his credibility and stuff like that. But they, the lawyer was saying, no, it's better if they don't put him up there. We just gonna keep asking. We just gonna keep mentioning his name and stuff like that to his partner and all that type of stuff like that. But it ain't work out that way. You feel me? I probably would have had him up that joint. You feel me?
So you lost the first one. You lost the second one.
Yeah.
Did you start to lose hope at any point?
No, I still didn't lose hope. It just was like, damn. Like when I lost the second time, because when you man,
it's hard to get back in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just
like,
to have a life sentence is so hard to give it back. So when I overturned it the first time, it was just like, damn, I was so happy, man. But then I'm like, damn, they wasn't really still trying to like let me go home. They still was like trying to push. And I'm like, how y'all trying to push? Y'all got a crooked cop on there. You feel me? But they had something up their sleeve. They offered me something at that time too. Yeah, it was like a 18 to 40. The first time was 20 to 40. The second time was 18. It took 2 years off. I'm like, no. Like, I mean, y'all got a crooked cop. At that time, I had two crooked cops. The bull, this other cop boy named too, Williams or something like. Yeah, Williams. Nathan Williams, I think, something like that.
Black bull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that the boy that was hanging drug dealers off the over the railing, extorting them and stuff?
Oh, see, I don't know. But
it was one of those detectives. They was hanging the black boy. He was hanging, extorting drug dealers, hanging them off the balcony and stuff.
Yeah. They was doing a lot of wicked stuff down that joint, man. But
So how'd you get back in the third time?
No, so because of the crooked cop, because of Nordo. Then once I get up top, they want all this other stuff wind up coming out. Once I lose, as soon as I lost, like 2 months after I lost, when I was upstate, all this stuff started being in the newspaper about how he was molesting people, all that rape stuff, and being accused of fabricating evidence and doing all this other stuff. And I'm like, damn. But I'm like, I'm up here with another life sentence. You know what I mean? So I wound up filing it though on my direct appeal and stuff like that. And they wound up giving me rhythm and sent me back down to the county. Now they was trying to take me to a third trial, right? But it was if I would have waited it out, I knew that I could have just spanked all the way out. You feel me? But they was trying to still drag it out. Talking about they were gonna give me another court date and all this other type of stuff. Another year court date. Them year court dates get turned to 3 years.
And you got kids.
I wasn't trying to sit down that county no more.
Emotion,
Like,
everything's emotion.
Yeah.
But they know what they be
dragging.
doing.
Yeah, they be dragging it out.
Especially in the county too.
Yeah, they drag.
Burn them out in the county.
Yeah,
man, you lifting water bags trying to work out.
A lot of people go upstate just to get away from the county.
Yeah, no, for real.
Like, man, I can't do this no more, man. Send me up top.
Yeah. Let me get it over with.
Yeah,
bro, right, bro.
So what happened? What happened with You didn't get back in. What they offer you a deal?
Yeah, they wound up offering me a deal, and I wound up taking like time served with probation. So I wound up taking that.
Yeah, because there's people that fight for 20 years.
Yeah.
Waste 20 years of their life.
Yep.
Just because they want to get home, but they ain't gonna take a deal. But they fight it. It's like I should have just took the deal anyway. At this point.
So what was the time span and how much time that you had to fight to eventually is like?
Sure, I was locked up for 13 years, and I came home January. 13 years and 9 months. It was like that.
14 years.
Yep.
Dang. And what was the time spans in between you putting your direct appeals in and stuff like that?
I was like I said, I was in the county for like 3 years. Then I lost, went back up top for like 3 years. Came back down to county for like 3 years. And then like
that's 9.
It was like it was like that. Then I did the remaining time down the county and left from the county.
It's crazy. I want to talk about something real quick. Let's talk about your support system because,
major support system.
Yeah, because if you're in there fighting, who's keeping up with the lawyer? Who's keeping up with the court dates? Who you know? It takes a lot of people to have your back on a situation like that, like to support you in there. But then also like there's all that legal work that has to go on. There's all them phone calls. So you had a good support system.
Hell yeah. I had a real good support system, family and friends. I mean. And plus, I was in that joint going to the law library heavy myself, because I know it's their job, right? But at the end of the day, they human beings like us, they can miss something. And nobody know your case better than you do, you feel me?
Nobody going to care more for you than you.
So I used to be in that law library myself, looking up case laws and all that. Eyes hurting, head hurting, keep going through that computer trying to find something that was similar to my case and stuff like that.
And what would you, bring it up to your lawyer? Or?
Yeah, I bring it up to my lawyer. I tell him, I appreciate if you submit this with whatever you got, And I seen it in there. He definitely listened to me.
It's crazy because when I used to see some people go to the law library, they got life, and I'm like, they're just going off of hope. Like they're just hoping something go through. And you feel for him. You feel like, all right, he's going to the law library again. Yep. He got 25 in. He ain't giving up. And you feel for them people. And to see someone like you that actually paid off, man, it's a blessing.
I got an old head right now that still call me, man. He called me all the time, man, and he been locked up 40 years. He been locked up before I was born. But when I was up there, that's all he do. Like you were saying, he go to the law library all the time. He never give up hope. He just keep filing stuff and just trying to have something in that joint, man. So it's so hard. It's not really, and that's how I look at it, right? I know I almost did 14 years, but it's not even that because it's people who did way more time than me. It's the process that I went through. I don't know nobody, and they be reminding me of that. I don't know nobody. I'm not saying it haven't been done, but I don't know nobody who overturned two life sentences. People don't be overturning one joint. Yeah. So the overturn.
And at that time too, though.
In that time period.
Yeah, that was in within 10 years. Yeah, bro.
Because I got an uncle who came home. He did 43 years straight. He was a juvenile lifer. You feel me? But like I said, he did way more time than me. But the process that he went through was different from my process. We went through two different joints.
Yeah. Do you think you did a lot in the law library, a lot of legal work yourself, or do you think you did a moderate amount? I did it here and there, or do you think were you all in on it?
No, I was in that joint. I was really I was really into
determined.
That
Yo, do you know what book that remind me of? Think and Grow Rich. Yeah. It's in the book Think and Grow Rich about the guy that had a life sentence and he was so determined to get out. He ended up when your determination and your you have a burning desire. His desire was so strong to get out of prison. He sat for a long time, 20-something years, but he ended up finding a loophole. Yeah. Because there's with this law stuff, it's the same way they can get you locked up for anything. There is a way out. There has to be. Yeah. And especially they don't do things the right way anyway. No. They don't do things the right way.
Majority of the time, no.
They don't. So, and then you got to have patience, dude, and people give up in there. People give up. I know.
Get time barred and all that.
Time barred and all that. Go up there playing games all the time and getting into the jailhouse politics. And before you knew it, they time barred. So now if you do come across something that pertains to your case, you already time barred. And then you got to go through that process to get your rights back, even though it should never be like that. You know what I mean? But you got to go through that process to get your rights back just to try to file something. Get some rhythm.
Some rhythm. Yeah. Now, did you have the same lawyer each time?
No,
did you
I had a lot of lawyers, man. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
How many lawyers you went through?
6 6.
Damn.
Yeah. And them lawyers costly, man.
Yeah.
Man, they costly. Yeah, them lawyers costly, man.
So when you found out you were getting released, how'd you feel then? Like, was it like
I was so like shocked. Like I was just like, yo, I'm really about to get out of here. Cause I never lost hope, but it was just like sometimes you just be like,
you beat down?
yeah, you be like,
down.
man, like, damn, is I'm ever going to get out of this joint?
Yeah.
Especially when I got so much evidence in my favor. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
with so much evidence in my favor, I'm like, yo,
What else I got to do?
like, what's going on, man? How long y'all going to drag this out? You feel me? So when I wind up, when they wind up saying that, the DA was offering, the time served deal and stuff like that, it was just like, I was just like, man, is this serious? I still was like, is this serious? Because even when people be like, yeah, like my mom, she used to tell me every time I talked on the phone, like, all right, see you soon. And I used to be like, yeah, all right. Like, because it used to get me mad. Like, you keep talking about see you soon, and I don't know what's going on. Like, you know what I mean?
She didn't never lose faith.
Yeah, she ain't never lost faith.
Yeah, she like, my baby coming home.
Facts.
So
Facts.
were you hesitant at all when they were talking about? Did you like contemplate it like really, or you were like, oh, fuck it, I'm out, fuck this?
Oh, once they was, once I went down there and signed that joint and all that, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, yo, I'm really going home. I just was so grateful.
Yeah.
I'm just so grateful. Like right now, I'm so grateful, man. It's like real rap, man. I can't thank well enough, man.
For real, bro.
Like real rap.
Think about now, right? Like, what are some things that like you didn't even appreciate that you appreciate now?
Some things that I didn't appreciate.
Yeah, that you appreciate now.
It'd be the little things in life, man, that mean a whole lot when it's taken away from you.
Yeah.
Like just doing little stuff with
swimming.
your kids.
I be seeing you swimming and stuff. I'm like, Hollow living.
Like I love the nature.
Rap, bro.
You feel me?
No,
just
facts.
taking walks and all that type of stuff. I just be like, damn. I really was in that joint just sometimes, like I said, just thinking like, damn, it might be over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody and it was my boy Tay. He got life, and he's trying to get back now. But I was like, he might not
Free
ever.
Tay,
He might not free Tay. He might not ever touch a beach. His feet might not ever touch the sand again.
Yeah.
He might not ever see a beach in front of him again.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like the little joys of life get stolen
It be
from
the little things,
The small stuff, a microwave.
Yeah.
Real rap, bro.
Then they got the air fryers now.
Yeah, air fryer, like real rap, bro. Like the smallest thing, bro, is like that's why I appreciate him
That's
too,
what I'm saying.
bro.
Y'all be out this joint appreciating everything. I just be like, damn, man.
It's all privilege, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have been born, and I was saying this too. Like we could have been born in another country, and we get like assigned a job and a life that we have to live.
Yeah.
When out here, it's like we have freedom. We have, if you want to go work in a factory, if you want to go work construction, if you want to work in a hospital, like we have options.
Yeah.
Like being in there, or even in other countries, it's like you don't have no options.
No.
It's like we got too many options.
Yeah.
Like I be getting confused because I don't know what I want to eat because I got so many options. Do I want Chinese food? Do I want?
Facts.
Like, I don't even know what I want to eat.
I remember times all I had was a seasoned pack and rice mixed up, bro. Not
With
even
cheese
the butt
squeeze.
naked. You
Not
hear
with
me?
cheese squeeze.
Yeah, I used to make anything, bro, when I was hungry and I ain't have, you mean, all the ingredients, bro. Real right. Putting butter on and bread, talking about it was a county donut and all that with sugar.
A little sugar on the top.
Yeah, bro, like real right. Like it's real, bro. Then we just got all the options and really can enjoy life, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of us out here, from the youngins to people our ages or older, don't realize like how valuable life is until they get put in situations like that, bro.
That's facts.
Real rap, bro.
Don't be thinking about all that stuff.
No, bro.
That's why I ain't gonna lie though. I gotta do this. I already recorded the song, but I gotta do the video soon. But I got this song called Other Side of Drilling. And it's basically like, it's real hard though, you feel me? But it's basically telling like the youth, like, yo, it's a whole other side of drilling. Like y'all be out here drilling and all that, but and then I just start running down all the stuff that we be going through behind the wall. You feel me? So that's I want to pump stuff like that. I got music about stuff like that. I just gotta get to it because I got a lot of music though. I was going.
We're gonna touch on that in a second. I just want to get back to like about people don't understand like how much we have out here and then getting it stripped from you, and then now you got it back. Like some people don't got to go through losing everything just to realize that.
Yeah.
But sometimes they do.
Yeah, facts.
So like I kind of, for me personally, like I regret my case and what happened, but I don't regret going through prison because I wanted to have the appreciation that I do now.
Yeah,
facts.
for real,
Like
bro.
I would take life for granted still.
Yeah, facts.
Right. My grandma called me, had me on the phone for an hour. Like back then, I'd be burnt out. Like I'm not trying to talk. I'm trying to hang up, finish, go smoke my weed, whatever. And then it was like, no, like
You don't got to
I'm
hear
grateful.
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I don't
facts.
got to hear that person telling me to get off the phone or the CO's mad at the block. And then they turn all the
Turn all
phones
the
off.
phones off.
Like
Yep.
I'm appreciative of it. You feel me,
Yeah,
bro?
facts.
And I be embracing it. Like I'm free, bro. Real
See,
right.
but the touch base what he said on though, that's how I feel like religiously because like I hate every minute being in jail, right? But the knowledge that I learned about my Lord, like religiously, like I wouldn't take that away from nothing. I learned, because I learned it in there though. You mean I learned it in there.
You wouldn't have had the time.
I wouldn't have
and the
had
focus
the
to-
time and focus and stuff like that. So it's like I hated being in jail, but the information that I learned about my Lord, like I was like, that's the only thing that that I really like cared about and I really like cherished. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really like
You
cherished.
think everything happens for a reason?
Oh yeah.
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 On top of who you
Yeah.
are now, though, too.
Yeah. It
made
As a
you-
man,
yeah.
you feel me,
Yeah,
bro?
facts.
Real
Facts.
right, bro.
Facts.
I think, like, if I probably didn't get booked, I probably would have been smoked or something, bro.
Yeah, facts.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
Real right. That's how I look at it. The wild stuff I was running around doing in the streets, I'm like, I probably wouldn't have made it to C32. You feel me, bro?
And the thing is, like, both of you guys, I don't know you that much, but I know you very well. Not bad people. We just didn't know any better.
Yeah, facts.
No,
It be like
real
that.
right.
It's like, I know you for who you are today, but I didn't know you back then. I know how I was back then.
Yeah.
I wasn't a bad kid. I just didn't know no better. It was the normal. It was like,
Yeah.
we didn't have no direction, no guidance, no. Then that's what this platform's about, though.
Yeah, facts.
It's like getting people like, you ain't got to go that route because then you're going to be in a situation that you were able to get out of that someone might not ever get out of.
Never get out of.
And
Right.
there's probably, how many lifers are up there? It's like 3,000 lifers?
Yeah, we got Pennsylvania got the most lifers in the state prisons.
It's crazy.
All the states. Yeah.
Yo, I got a
And life
question.
is
now.
life in PA, too.
Yeah, life is life.
Would you put 20-inch rims on your car now like you did back then?
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
No.
Nah. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, man, that's deep, man. Facts. So let's get into the tunes. Like, what you got going on as far as the music and all that?
I got a lot of tracks, man. I got a lot of music, man. Like I said, I'm trying to figure it out, man.
Yeah.
Like we was just talking about, I'm trying to figure it out because I want to come out with some more music, but I got to figure out a way how as though I can get around this platform thing, where as though I ain't got to be, I mean.
You want to monetize it,
Yeah.
not let them eat off of you.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to figure that out now with the music stuff, and then with the merch stuff and all that. So that's what I've been doing right now, just on just thinking about it on a business aspect. But the music and all that other stuff is there though. You feel me?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
stuff-
yeah.
So you've been writing, you've been recording.
Yeah.
It's just you're not trying to release it right now.
Yeah, I ain't trying to release it right now. I'm trying to think about a better way where it's though that I could make some good funds off that joint. You feel
Yeah,
me?
well, you want to make it. How's this beneficial to me? I'm putting
Yeah,
in
right,
the work
exactly.
and I'm putting in the bus.
Exactly.
How's this beneficial to me?
Right.
And that's
Facts.
what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Do you have a date or anything when you plan on dropping,
Date,
or
probably in
or
the
a
next
season?
probably in the next like 2 months.
Next 2 months?
Yeah, probably like
Before the
next
end of
2
the
months.
year?
Yeah.
Before the end of the year?
Yeah, before the end of the year, I should be dropping some.
So what you gonna drop an EP?
Yeah,
Yeah.
drop another
You
EP.
would give us the name?
I don't.
You don't know yet?
Yeah, I don't know yet. I mean, we've been talking about a couple different names, but I was like, I don't know, so I can't even give y'all.
Right.
You got some people behind you?
You gotta get a
This really like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. The same support that I had behind the wall is the same support that I be having out this joint.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
like
if they're
my little-
anything like you were in there,
yeah,
you're
right.
back
Little
out
cousins,
here.
yeah, little cousins and all that type of stuff like that, family members and all that. They the ones that be like behind me and
Pushing.
pushing me because they know that the talent and all that is there. Like I just ain't got talent. I got the story and all that, the image, all that. You feel
Yeah.
me? So it's just like, I mean, you just like we was talking about. You got to keep pushing until you come across certain people that could take you to that next level.
Yeah.
You feel me?
There's people that'll pay for your image and your story to say they had that in their background.
CB4.
Facts.
Real rap. CB4.
Real rap.
Real rap.
But it's real shit.
Yeah.
And hopefully the real win. That's what I want to see. That's what I be telling Lil. Just keep it real. Like, people won't fuck with you.
Yeah, yep. You get further in life when you do stuff like that, when you keep it real, you feel me? Because when you try to be somebody else, man, you take away from your creativity and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Authenticity.
Yeah.
Not authentic no more.
Yeah, you're not. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. I always tell people that.
How you recording a lot still, or you just got your little project, or you just gonna?
No, I be when I go in that joint, I be like pocking that joint on perk 30s, man. I be knocking out like 7-8 songs. You know what I mean? Whereas though, that's another thing too. It's just so different, man. Just with the music stuff, because I done seen people go in that joint and be in that joint for the whole studio session working on one song.
Yeah.
And they just be like keep saying little stuff, and then they cut it out and they go back to it, and they just piece it all together. When I go in that joint, I already had everything formatted. The boy like, yo, where he? Because the young boy that he ain't know me when I came. He like, yo, where he come from? This boy just be going in that joint, just knocking
Getting
out.
it done.
Yeah. I don't be wasting no time when I get in that joint. You know what I mean?
Working.
I ain't got no time to play in there. You know what I mean? Especially I'm paying for that studio time too. We ain't gonna go in there and just be trying to make up something while I'm in it. No, I got my stuff already. I've been writing. You know what I mean? So yeah. So once I get in there, I'm getting right to it.
You value your time.
Yeah, facts.
Most of the youngins that be going to the stew and all that now, or even older dudes,
It's a chill, it's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. They getting high, they drinking crazy. You feel me?
I ain't on that.
Yeah, bro.
Here to work.
Yeah.
I'm here to work. Yeah, I look at that's what I look at it. It's like a job. You know what I mean? I gotta go in there. I got something to do. You know what I mean?
So when a vid for the other side of drilling dropping?
That's what I'm saying. I gotta
Come on, Hollow, man. You holding back, dog.
So I got that joint. It's a couple joints that I got that's like speaking to the youth. Like, you know what I mean? Because we gotta change the narrative, man. And like, you know what I mean, podcasts, it's like this is a good joint, streets to success. You know what I mean? A lot of we came from the streets, and then we trying to do something else so that we be successful. So, you know, my music is on that type time too. Like, yeah, I did all that, but it ain't about that. You know what I mean? We could talk about that, but it's about making a difference. You know what I mean? We gotta change the narrative. Like, you're not getting nowhere with that street stuff. I don't care, like, you know what I mean, how much money you made in the past. But if you spending the rest of your life in jail, who cares?
Yeah.
Don't matter.
Nobody cares about none of that.
Successful drug dealers. And it's like a ceiling you hit. Like, what is success anyway at that point?
Yeah, facts.
You can't,
Facts.
If you are a drug dealer or you are in the streets and you make money and you're successful, you got the cops on you, you got other people on you. It's just like, it's not even worth having at that point.
No.
Or you working with the cops.
Yeah, something like that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's never
no
gonna
reason.
work out. Yeah,
no.
it's never gonna work out, man. You know what I mean?
Bro.
That's
right.
why.
That'd be a crazy angle to come at them with too. Like, even say the podcast, for example, Streets of Success. Like, your story and how you are articulate with the way you rap. Like, you're a passionate rapper. You do it like with a purpose. You use that story to influence people to do something positive. Yeah, because it don't have to be. You know, you got your songs, or you had your stuff that you did do, but to change the narrative. Yeah. See it like firsthand, like real life. Like, it ain't just I was kind of in the streets, or I rapped about being in the streets. I was really in the streets. Yeah. I'm really out the streets. Yeah. So that's a great agenda to push. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do something in the hood, bro, as far as like for the youngins that probably like looked up to you or looked up to us, and you feel me, bro? And just went off with it. Not only the hood, wherever, but mainly the hood, because we had a lot of influence in the, you feel me, in Strawberry Mansion. So it's like, we could do something, bro. You mean bump heads and put something together for the youngins, bro. That'd be love, bro. Right.
Even you get comments and DMs all the time now. He's telling me about like just people like, damn, you inspired me to do something different. Yeah. Like you motivated me. Yeah. That's why I tell him keep dropping that shit.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Somebody just hit me up the other day, bro. Was like I appreciate you. Like, you the reason my son like got out of the streets and turned pro in boxing and stuff. And I'm like, that's what really mean the most to me. You feel me, bro?
Right, to get them type of, I get them type of messages all the time. But even behind the wall, like I was like, people would come up to me like, yo, H, like you changed so much, man. You this and that. And I'm like, damn, I felt good sleeping that night. You know what I mean? And I'm just still begging along, like, listen, man, I'm I mean, I'm changing for your sake, man. Get me up out of this joint.
No,
You feel
for
me?
real, bro.
Yeah.
It's a different purpose now.
Yeah, facts.
Different purpose.
Facts.
Bro,
Yeah.
right, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, we ain't getting a date out of him. I don't think. I was like,
That's crazy. I swear I was gonna get a date. I'm like,
well, it's at the
dang.
end of the year, so
Yeah.
we're gonna definitely.
Can you just tell us if it's gonna be before the new year or not, man?
It should definitely be before the new year. That,
All right, then. He
other side
gave
of
us
drilling
that,
joint.
y'all.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
But
Yeah,
you
was
can't even
that.
be mad at him though, because he's trying to figure out a way to do it where it's
You get
beneficial
a
to
cheese
him.
off
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, facts.
Like it's crazy. You gotta kind of like they want you to sell out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Dang.
But yeah, so what's the next couple moves you got going on outside of the music? Are you just going all in with the music or?
No, I mean, like I said, I'm regular bull, man. You know what I mean? I'm still out this joint. You know what I mean? Working. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Yeah, you know, I got kids. You know what I mean? So I be trying to be in they life.
Yeah.
You know, my family. You know what I mean? Like I love family. I'm a family oriented type of person. You feel me? And I missed all that. I ain't gonna lie. It be times y'all was up top, so it be times when you be seeing movies and stuff like that, and they got to do with family. I just used to be like, damn. I ain't never gonna be able to do this no more. I be like, damn, I see somebody with their kid and stuff like that. I just be looking at this joint like, damn, man. Sometimes I cut the TV off. Like, I'm really stuck in this joint at this moment. You feel me? So now that I'm home,
You're soaking it all up.
I'm soaking it all up. You know what I mean? I be soaking it all up. So, you mean I just
Either
love.
way it go, you winning.
Yeah, facts.
Either way it go, you winning.
Even, yeah, facts.
Feet on
Yeah.
land now.
Are
man.
you interested in doing anything for the youth? Like if it pops up, if anyone reaches out to you, hey, do you want to go back to like a juvenile center, or do you?
Yeah,
you
I've
up for
always
it?
been thinking about that. Yeah, because like I said, even in jail, like so at at Jumu'ah and stuff like that, like the religious service, they used to want me to get up there and talk. Talk about the dean and stuff like that, because the old heads used to pull me aside, like, yo, they really respect you. They know that you came from the streets, and they see a lot of transformation in you. You need to get up there because you could reach them. You could reach them before we do, because we older. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I used to be like, yeah. I'm not gonna say I was like a little timid. It just was like I rather the other old heads because they was real knowledgeable. I'm like, knowledge got rights. I rather them go ahead. You know what I mean, when it's my
But
time,
knowledge
it's my
isn't
time.
always relatable though. So if somebody's more like you, they're going to take more of a liking to what you're
experience would be
saying.
Facts.
Yeah.
So like, I'm big on this. Like, you're right here. You were right here.
Yeah.
You're most useful to persuade somebody that was like you before to become like you are now.
Yeah.
So you can bridge that gap for somebody
Yeah. Facts.
that don't get it yet.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of like got a same kind of story as him, or I went through what he went through, or I'm going through what he's going through.
Mm-hmm.
So you're the person that can bridge that gap for the
Facts.
other person.
Facts.
So that's what I feel like everyone's purpose is. So say if you're a master carpenter and you got an apprentice, that's kind of like you see this kid got some skills, some potential. You're like, I can kind of teach him and show him the way. I can guide him.
Yeah.
That's where and you don't think you're nothing. I'm just no carpentry. But no, you can really guide somebody with your experiences and your knowledge.
Facts.
And that's what you could do too.
Yeah. No, I definitely was thinking about that. I definitely was thinking about that.
Yeah, because
That's
the
part of the
youngins
plans.
definitely gonna listen to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, right,
They're not going to
bro.
listen to me, or they're not going to listen to, up in the jails they have all the classes and the programs.
Yeah.
They're not going to listen to them
No.
because like they're just telling me what they're reading on a paper. They're supposed to do this.
Yeah.
They're getting paid to do this. But it's somebody that's really been
Really
through
been
it.
through it.
Exactly.
Yeah. They gonna have a way better effect on you.
It's going to hit
Somebody
different.
that- yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. Me and Frankie used to go to the education building
Really?
and like talk to different youngins or older people and help them out with like credit and business and stuff like that. Real
Oh,
right.
that's a good job.
Real
As,
right,
as,
bro.
as we
How
were
far is-
growing and learning, we were trying to help other people grow and learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Another
what
thing
it's
it does,
about.
it keeps you sharp too. It keeps
Yeah.
the teacher sharp. It keeps the one that's like giving out the game smart too.
Well,
So
Real right.
yeah, that's definitely a part of the plans, though. I definitely would like to do something like that. Go talk to the youth and stuff like that. Yeah, because like I said, it's about changing the narrative, man. And another thing is like, being successful. Like they just like it's like where we come from. It's like everybody is teaching their kids. I see this all the time to be like an athlete. You know what I mean? Like you could do other stuff. You ain't
Brain
just gotta be
surgeon, all
You could,
different types.
yeah. You mean,
bro.
doctors, we need more doctors, nurses, teachers, all types of stuff. Y'all still looked at it as heroes too. Y'all make more of a difference in the world than an athlete do. That's only entertainment. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. You got
that's a lot of them.
Yeah.
You got entertainment. You got athletes. You got clothing brands.
Yeah.
But there's so much other stuff you can do.
So much other
I know
stuff.
people that got $1 million plumbing companies.
Yeah.
Like I know people that got any type of business, honestly. But there's you could be a videographer and make a killing.
Run it up.
Yeah.
And make a
Run
killing.
it
Like
up.
there's so many different avenues. You don't got to pick the streets. And just because sports didn't work or acting or comedy didn't work, there's so many different
other things to do, man.
But you know what it is? I feel like we make it cool. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like we don't
That's
be
what
trying.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
we
bro.
push that so much.
That narrative,
That's cool. Just doing those type of things, being an athlete or entertainer and stuff like that. Like you were saying, so much other stuff.
Laundromat. You could own a laundromat.
Yeah.
And crush it.
residual income. Right, bro.
Yep. So I said we gotta change the narrative, man, because how our brains been wired for so long about just doing these certain things that's all we locked in on.
Yeah.
As though you can open up, you know what I mean, and do something else and still be successful and still have the same things that they got.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Bro,
For real.
Like Frank came home, the painting and all that. Bro.
Yeah, that's a good John. I'm just thinking about you reaching out to youngins, man. I think that'll be a great. Because it's like kind of you're gonna do it with the music, right? It's like you have a story. Your music got a story, but you yourself you have a story too.
Yeah, facts.
And there's power in that. And even a book,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Book. They was the old heads was telling me like a book, a movie, all that. Like
documentary.
Yeah, all that. Like, cause it's man, yeah. I really that process that I went
Next
through
thing you know,
was
you're
just
going on
serious.
tour to tell your story in front of jails, in front of students, in front of colleges.
Yeah. Old heads done sat down with me and then told me all this. They told me all this. Listen, you got a book, you got a movie, you got this, you could, and it's like, yeah. But like I said, I'm still in the stage of just soaking this all up. I'm really young, man.
You
like
ain't
I
been
just
home a
be
year
like,
yet.
no,
Yeah.
for going on 8 months.
Winning regardless.
Yeah.
You winning right now still.
Yeah, still, because I'm out this joint. It's just a blessing, man. I just like, I like walking in the rain, just letting the rain hit me. I just be like, damn.
They used to call Yarden. That's why.
Get in the yard.
I'm
It's
just
raining.
like, yo, man, I'm really out this joint. Like, damn. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So I just be appreciating just the little
Look,
things.
you're working. You got your family. You got the music. You got. I'm sure you're smart enough to know you got different options. Whether you do a book, whether you do motivational speaking, whether you do whatever it is, mentorships, whatever. The world's still yours in front of you. You're still young,
thanks.
so
Thanks.
anything we can help with, let me know.
I appreciate
And
it.
real quick too, before we
that.
exit out too, if it's anything you can give a youngin that's possibly you feel like they were in your shoes at that time when you was banging out and doing stuff in the streets that I don't want to say you regret, but you know what I'm saying, that led you to behind the walls. Like, what's some advice you can get them? That possibly might look up to you and see this interview to, not take the wrong path and learn from your experiences instead of learning from their own.
I'm gonna just say this. This is real easy, right? We used to be always told, right? It's easy to go in, it's hard to get out. That statement is so true once I finally made it there.
Yeah.
But these young boys now, y'all got the opportunity when y'all didn't make it to that stage yet.
Yeah.
It's nothing in them streets that's gonna make you be successful, man. So my sincere advice, man, is go get a job, man. Go about stuff the correct way. You mean, like I said, venture out, do some more other stuff. It's a whole bunch of different avenues out there, man. That street stuff is not where it's at, though. It's not. I'm speaking from first-hand experience. Like, that's not the way. You mean? And like I said, it's easy to get in. It's hard to get out.
The risk reward ain't there.
No.
Correct.
It's like too much to lose to gain a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, what are you really gaining to risk it all?
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. And nowadays, a bunch of these youngins is dying or crashing out over notoriety.
Yeah.
It ain't even about no cheese or nothing,
could
bro. They
be-
just like, I just need a name for drilling. You
Not
feel
many-
me, bro?
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually really don't know anyone. Maybe if I could think hard enough, but that gave back a life sentence. Like it's not likely for that to happen.
Yeah.
And these kids are getting them left and right.
Left and right.
Yeah.
Left and right. And it's two things that if you can suppress these two things, man, you could be successful in life, man. If you could suppress your anger and your desires, man, because a lot of evil come from those two sources right there. You feel me?
Yeah,
so
that's
if you
facts.
can suppress them too,
Yeah.
you could be good. You'll be good.
Stop, breathe, and think. Stop,
Yeah.
take a breath, and think.
Yeah. Right.
Crazy.
Because in Pennsylvania, that malice stuff, they said malice is like, you know, it's malice can be within a second. So like it could be within a second. You picking a gun up and you pointing at somebody, and now you getting charged for
life.
first degree murder with malice. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like he just said, stop, breathe, and think. You know what I mean? You gotta really think about the stuff that we be putting ourselves. We be putting ourselves in some breezy situations, man. And then a lot of people can't take it. They can't take it.
They
I
don't
done seen
realize
it.
that
No, they don't
until
realize what they putting themselves into. I done seen a lot of grown men cry.
Yeah, facts.
A lot of them. You be like, damn. I done seen some of the hardest boys out there on the streets tell. So it's like, damn, you did all that, but then you wind up telling them. It's like, I used to look up to you. So is this really worth it what I'm out here doing? Because a lot of times, a lot of people be following other people too. They be trying to outdo other people. Not knowing you trying to outdo this, man, this boy's a res.
A res, yeah.
He turned into a res. So, you mean, he couldn't even take it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And nobody wants to be in jail. That's another thing, too. I don't care. No, nobody, not the hardest, nobody wants to be in jail. If that was like that, nobody be trying to fight to get out.
Yeah.
Nobody be trying to fight. What is I filing an appeal for? I'm so hard and all that. I'm G'd up and all that. But I'm trying to get lawyers to fight my case. Why? If you so hard, why do you even care about getting out of jail?
Crazy.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
real right. Yeah.
Nobody wants to be in jail. You know what I mean? Except if you a joint or something. I mean, you like being around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that's what you into, then you might want to stay in that joint because you're gonna be around. Who wants to be around men all day long? You feel me?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Real right, bro.
Yeah, though. It's my advice though for the youngest.
Make sure y'all listen,
Appreciate
man.
you, Hollow.
No, appreciate
bro.
y'all.
This was a
man.
good joint.
It's always an honor to be
They
around the
said
guys. You hear me?
2024.
Definitely a good joint.
Yeah.
Drop in 2024, but we don't know when. But before the
Yeah.
year's over.
Before the
year
new
out.
year, man. The
Yeah.
other side of
Check them
drilling.
out. Hollow, real quick.
Yeah.
Where can they find you at? How can they get a hold of you? What's your handles?
on the gram, man. Hollow Rahlo, man. Y'all can hit me up on the gram, man.
Stay
and
tuned.
then you tuned in to everything else from my gram. I got the YouTube and all that other stuff on that joint.
Appreciate you, bro. Shoot
Yeah, I
your
appreciate
success.
y'all.
Success.